out of the game, but they've got other guys who can hurt you. And I mean, Harris's offensive numbers are down a little bit from maybe what they expected, but he's having a dynamite year.
So you're talking about a guy who was 4th in the Big 12 in scoring just 2 years ago. He can certainly fill it up. Nice cut to Cory Sanders, who gets his first 2. Welcome back to the lineup for Rutgers.
And that is way, way below average, and this is exactly the worst team to have that kind of performance. Again, this is the top rebounding team in the country.
Sanders going to work against Valentine, and that's what Cory Sanders can bring to you. Laurent on the baseline, the bucket and the foul.
I think that foul's on Valentine. So Valentine switches over. He's guarding Laurent, and Laurent goes right at him. Valentine just doesn't get it.
Midway through the conference season with a concussion. That jumper from Valentine, no good. And the rebound chased down by Sanders. It's been an injury-plagued year for Eddie Jordan and Rutgers. No question about that, as Sanders is bumped by Nair, and the foul is called. It was a year that came in with...
Well, you look there. Dorson, Freeman, and Jallo, that's their front line. And look at all the games they missed. And then there's Laurent. You said he missed a couple. Sanders has missed a couple of games. And even Greg Lewis, the Iron Man, in there. Great movement without the ball. The defense was running around from side to side. And when you do that, sometimes you create opportunities. And you also create opportunity who likes to attack. But this is a tough opportunity. It goes right into the defense. Conservative.
12 points already in the paint for Rutgers. 4 to shoot. Sanders, a guarded 3, and he hits it right in the eye of Denzel Valentine. Rutgers by 1.
What a great start for Rutgers.
11 now for Sanders, and Rutgers on a 12-2 burst to grab the lead. And a turnover. Here's Sanders chasing ahead in the one-handed stop. Sanders has been able to do. The jumper defended in the corner for 3, and then Sanders with the flourish as we go
back to force Rutgers to the perimeter.
Sanders roaming around that perimeter with 9 on the shot clock. Back out to Williams. He'll launch the 3, and he hits. That is not something Mike Williams has done.
A very ill-advised three-point attempt.
Sanders trying to attack Denzel Valentine. The fadeaway 2 from Cory Sanders.
Wow. You can't guard a player.
It seems simple, but so far that has not been a recipe that Michigan State has been able to put into effect. Sanders finding Laurent down low, and Rutgers is doing it inside. That's 22 points in the paint in this first half. Very simple road for Michigan State at this point. Now if they lose a game, then it becomes hairy. Sanders driving inside, and Cory Sanders, who's off to a slow start in the second half, gets a pair.
A little frustrated.
He'll sit down now for Javon Bess, who checks in, the 6'5" sophomore from Columbus, Ohio.
But to get back to a comment about Bryn Forbes, he just moves without the ball. Now there's a 3 by Greer coming off that screen. But you know he's out there.
Not a lot of opportunities at the free throw line tonight for Michigan State. When you're shooting like they are from behind the arc, who needs the free throw line? Sanders, the bucket, and the foul.
That's what we saw that off in the second half. And here's Denzel Valentine, a simple screen and roll, and he puts that ball perfectly. Allows Costello.